Hey guys, it's Elias. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. I figured I'd get on today again and do one of these quick videos right on my video camera, right in my phone, and just go ahead and upload it. And let you guys know something that I've been asked quite a few times, and that's why is my Type R not at the track? Hasn't been at the track for 2 months. Well, here I am to answer your questions. So, why has my Civic Type R and I not been to the track? Well, really, I think there's like 5 reasons or something like that. Let's just go through them. The first reason is the Type R just isn't ready. So, I've gotten to the point with my Type R where I'm ready to make some key modifications for it to be good enough to be going on the track again. The biggest problem, of course, is the overheating issues that I've seen on the Type R. Now, like I've said before, most of you guys that are taking your cars to the track and things like that, if it's not too hot and if you're not pushing it as hard as I was pushing it, or I have been pushing it, you'll be fine. You probably won't overheat your Type R and it should be no problem. I've gotten to the point, I've gotten so comfortable with the Type R where, you know, in pretty much every straightaway, I'm reaching 135, 140 miles an hour, and as a result of that, it's just getting really, really hot. So there's a couple of modifications that I'm going to be doing over the winter to get that done. So I just have not been able to get those modifications done. Reason number 2, I have not had time or funds to get those modifications done on my Type R. So there's a huge list, and I will go over the lists at some point in detail of what exactly I'm going to be doing to the Type R. I have a video coming out soon, I think, about that. But yeah, I just haven't had time, or I haven't had time or the funds to really buy all of the things I need to get. There's a huge list. It's about $4,000 worth of stuff I need to put on this car in order for me to be satisfied that I'm doing everything I can to manage the heat that this car produces. It's one of the problems that turbocharged cars have. It's one of the things that is a byproduct of having a turbocharger is that you're going to get a ton of heat in the front. You're going to get a lot more power, but you're going to get a lot of heat as well. And I have to manage that. I have to get better at managing that. And I haven't had time or funds to go ahead and do that yet. I will be building a garage or carport soon next to the house. I already ordered it. I'll be building it up, I'll be installing it, and I'll have a space there to go ahead and work on my cars, not just the Type R, all of my cars, but the Type R as well. And that's the reason number 3. The weather has just not held up this year. It's been insane. So this year we've gotten non-stop rain, non-stop snow. A lot of you guys have commented on my videos saying, hey, I haven't, every other video, all you say is it's raining. And it's true. That's because pretty much 3 or 4 days out of the week, it's raining here. It's just non-stop raining in the Northeast, Pennsylvania, New York. It's been kind of nuts, unfortunately, with the rain, and I'm tired of it. I haven't seen the sun right now at this time for about 2 weeks now, maybe 3. I haven't seen the sun. It's getting kind of tiring, and unfortunately when it's raining out, I don't have a space to actually work on the car. My S2000 lives in my garage because the top has a leaking issue, which I haven't addressed yet. So if it's raining, it has to stay inside so it doesn't get mold built up inside. And I don't have the space to work on something outside when it's raining. On top of that, while it's raining, it's not really that much fun for me to take out my cars, either the Prelude or the Type R, or any of the cars that even the S2000. I just don't want to take out my cars while it's raining. It's not really my thing to do. So those 2 reasons, those 2 things, the weather has just not held up. And then reason number 4 is honestly I started a new job, and again, the time thing. So because I started this new job, I've been traveling a lot: Atlanta, Nashville, Knoxville, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Connecticut. I've been doing a lot of traveling. It's been quite lovely, but unfortunately it just hasn't allowed me to get the time needed to prepare and to get everything ready for a track day. I've done videos on me getting prepared for track days, and there's a bunch of things you should do to your car and to yourself to get ready for a nice long track day. The track days I like to go to are Track Night in America, which is about 2 to 3 hours long, pretty good. And the other track days I like to go to are all day track days where you get there, you show up at around 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, and you race or you're on the track basically all day, on and off. There's like 6 or 7 sessions, and you're there for quite a while, and it's a whole day track day. I haven't had the chance to go to one of those, and I haven't had a chance to prep for one of those. So reason number 5 is just that, my truck and trailer are just not ready to go to these track days, because a lot of times when I'm going to go to a track day, let's say I want to go to Pit Race, or I want to go to Thompson Raceway, I want to go to all these different Watkins Glen, for example, or these Global Time Attack events that I really, really want to go to. Unfortunately, you either need a hotel or you need a place to stay. If I can set up my truck, my brand new ZR2 with a bed tent, or with a bed rack and a tent, and I'll get a trailer so I can trailer the Type R or the Prelude, and I have a setup like that, I will be able to go to so many more events. As it sits now, yes, this car is really good at track days. I can put tires in the back, I can put a cooler full of stuff, I can get my tools in here and take it to the track. But if I had to sleep over, I have to find a hotel. It's just the logistics of it are just not in my favor, unfortunately. It's something that I really have to work on, and I will be using this winter to build up the truck in order to be able to be prepared for a lot more track days and races in the coming year. So, these may sound like excuses to you guys, and, they kind of are, but I had to get on here and let you guys know. I've been asked a couple of times, hey, why aren't you going to the track? Where's the track days at? I expected you, Flyingato, to be at the track a lot, and I expected myself to be at the track and races a whole hell of a lot, and that just hasn't happened this year, and I want to let you guys know why that is. So, in conclusion, the Type R isn't ready, and I'm just not ready to commit the time that I need to commit to go back to the track. With that said, I have done a few races and track days this year, some of which I haven't shared entirely, again, because I haven't had time, and some of course I have. I did the Giants and Sparrow Hill Climb, which is a lot of fun. I did NJMP, I did once this year. I did a full day at NJMP. There's a very fun road, by the way, I'm on, so don't mind me. And I did Pocono, of course. That was a lot of fun. And I do look forward to a lot more time spent at the track. Unfortunately, like I said, just this year has not been a good year for track days, at least not for me. And when you consider the weather, it just hasn't been good for anybody. So that pretty much wraps it up, guys. If you have any questions or suggestions or comments, let me know down below. If you haven't yet, subscribe. Welcome, and I hope you do subscribe. I do have a lot of car stuff coming up, a lot of building to be done this coming winter. I'll be building the Type R, I'll be building the Prelude, I'll be building the S2000, I'll be building the WRX. I know a lot of you guys are looking forward to that WRX build, and I do plan on building the WRX to a rallycross spec, because I think that'll be the best use of that car. There's a little bit of rusting issue, and the interior, while it looks nice, it's just not as good as it needs to be. It's an old car and has a lot of mileage on it, so I think I'm going to be building a rallycross car with it, and I think it'll be a lot of fun to build that. So stay tuned for a lot more fun, guys. I'm glad you guys are still along for the ride. Considering I just started this job and I've had a lot of downtime on YouTube, not enough time spent on YouTube, not as enough as I want to spend anyway. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Peace out.